Okay.
Recorded in progress. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, perfect. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So we're ready to start. Hello, everyone. This is Braiden Consulting Law Firm. And today we're going to have our conversation with my colleague, Peter. Hello, Peter. How are you doing?
Hi, Michael. Doing very well. Nice to see you.
Yes, same to you. Peter, could you please tell me what is your main goal? What do you do about your firm? I just want to know everything.
Okay, so Trip Russia is a traveling consultation agency. We want to help Nigerians who are willing to relocate to Russia to show them the right way. We don't know it by ourselves, and that's the reason we're partnering with Braiden International. So we're essentially bringing Nigerians who wants to relocate to Russia to Braiden to help them. So we're more like the middleman.
Yeah, you are the link, right, between the
absolutely.
legal side of this procedure and our potential clients. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
So so let's discuss today all possibilities of coming to Russia, of relocating to Russia. So you may ask questions about it. Just
absolutely.
you can
absolutely. I have a whole lot of questions that I want to ask.
All right.
Okay, so let me give you a brief background about Nigerians wanting to relocate to Russia. The question has been, what is the easiest way to relocate? The reason I talked about a bit of a background is Nigerians, especially willing to relocate to other parts of the world, have found it quite, hectic, and especially in a country where they do not speak the English language. And of course, Russia does not speak English language as its official language, right? So the question of how easy the procedure is to relocate to Russia when I don't speak Russian, it's a bit of a headache. So how easy, or what is the easiest pathway to relocate into Russia? Is it business visa? Is it student visa? What kind of way is it?
Yeah, okay. So your first question, it consists with a lot of different questions actually, but this is very important to understand what are the types of visas that you can get in order to relocate to Russia. All right. So let's briefly start with private visa. Okay. Yeah. Each Russian citizen can invite a foreign citizen to Russia, but the disadvantage is that it's only valid for 90 days. So it's only 90 days. Let's go further. The same with business visa, actually. So business visa, the first business visa can be issued only for 90 days. And then you can obtain your second business visa. It's a so-called 1 year business visa, but the disadvantage is that it's not a real year. So with the 1 year business visa, you can spend here 90 days. Then you have to go back to your home country for 90 days. And only then you can come back for like the second period of 90 days. So yeah.
So it's not really a year. Yeah.
It's not a real year. It's not a real year. Okay, let's go further. Work visas. So briefly, there are like two types of work visas issued for 1 year and issued for 3 years. The of course, it's beneficial to obtain the work visa, but in this case, you have to have an employer who will hire you, who's willing to hire you officially. So this employer, this Russian legal entity, would be the applicant of issuing the work visa, and also this company must have a special permission to hire you because you're a foreign citizen. And it's quite hard to obtain this permission if we're talking about a 1 year visa. It takes about 5 or 6 months, actually. And if we're talking about 3 years visa, it's a so-called highly qualified specialist visa. Yeah, it's possible, and we can help Russian legal entity to obtain such permission. It takes about 4 or 5 weeks. But again, for the employer, it's kind of, it's costly because the minimum of salary must be 167,000 rubles. Plus, they have to pay taxes. So
On a
yeah,
monthly basis?
if you're asking about the most convenient and easiest way to relocate to Russia, I would say that definitely it is a student visa. So
Great. Let me butt in, Michael, quickly, just to ask a bit of a question, because Nigerians have issues with understanding the so-called news that the border between Nigeria and Russia is closed. So they think if the border between Nigeria and Russia is closed, how then can I, legally get into Russia?
Yes, your question is like brilliant because yes, that's right. Officially, borders between Russia and Nigeria are closed. So yeah, you may think that you cannot, cross the border and arrive to Russia. Yes and no. Right now, it's possible to arrive to Russia if you use a student visa, or also it's possible to use the private visa, but the applicant must be your Russian spouse. I mean, your Russian like wife or a husband. So these with these two types of visas, a Nigerian citizen can easily come to Russia. So yeah. Right now, the best way is to get your invitation for a student visa.
Student visa. Fantastic. Now, Michael, the concern for Nigerians when they hear a student visa is, oh, the Russian language is so difficult. I mean, how do I start from, get into a first degree program or a master's program or a PhD program as the case is? What arrangement do you have for students who have no idea about the Russian language to study the language before they begin their program?
Yeah, so this is the whole case. First, well, yes, Russian language is not the easiest one, for sure, no doubt. But the idea is that we are issuing the student visa for a Russian language course. So basically, this one-year visa is for, well, learning Russian. And I can tell you right away that it's not, it's not the like very hard, lessons and so on. We've tried to find some sort of affordable option for everyone, for the university and for our future clients. I mean, our future students.
Great.
So you have to attend classes because we're talking about. Of course, actual education. It's not like, it's actual education, but you have to attend classes once a week. And the advantage, it's only online. So you don't have to physically go anywhere. You just need to log into Zoom meeting and, have your Russian language lesson. This is the case.
This is fantastic. Quite flexible, I must say, Michael. That is quite flexible.
Yeah. Nowadays, everything we go digital, right? So that is why we agreed with the university for this this kind of studying process. Yeah.
So quickly, let me ask: is this language program for a whole year, a whole academic session?
Yes, that's right. So let me just briefly explain how it works. Yes, first of all, you'll get your 1-year multi-visa. Multi-visa means you can travel with this visa. So you will get your 1-year visa. After the graduation, you will obtain a language certificate. So basically, if you would like to to continue your studies, it's possible to be enrolled in the bachelor's degree and continue your education here. But also, if you would like to repeat your Russian language course, it's also possible. And here is the important information. Right now, being abroad, being in Nigeria, you will get your digital invitation issued by the Russian university, and it will be approved by the Ministry of Internal Affairs. So we need like 21 working days. It's 1 calendar month to get this invitation. So you'll just make a phone call to Russian consulate service in Nigeria and say, okay, I would like to make an appointment for stamping a visa, right? So then they will stamp you a 3 months visa. So don't be surprised, because always it's the so-called entry visa, but you'll see the applicant would be our university. By the way, you may Google this university. It's Plekhanova University, and they have these Russian language courses.
Okay. For our Nigerian audience who do not speak the Russian language or understand the Russian language, could you say the name of that university in English language?
Plekhanova. So it's P-L-E, well, Kha is K-H, Plekhanova, N-O-V-A. So it is one of the top universities in Russia. It's economic university, and they have this possibility of having these Russian language courses. So that is why
where's this university? Sorry, Michael, where's this university located?
I think that they have different, different buildings in Moscow. So, for example,
the university is in Moscow.
The university itself, it's in the city center, but I don't know exactly where is the Russian language courses situated. But again, you will log into Zoom meeting and have your and have your class digitally. So I'm just telling you about the name of the university because it's always kind of I see that our clients are scared that there will be some sort of no-name college indicated in this invitation, and it's kind of but just Google this university. It's really really nice place. So you'll get your 3 months visa in the Russian consulate service. Then you will come to Russia. We'll meet you here, and we need to start the procedure of stamping the 9 months visa 1 month before the expiration of this 3 months visa. So in total, you will have this 12 months. And also, well, let's imagine that after 1 year, you would like to repeat this course, no problem with this. So you can get your visa stamped here in Russia for the next 12 months. So you don't need to go out of Russia. You don't need to come back to Nigeria in order to stamp your new visa. So you can obtain your second student visa being in Russia. It's beneficial, actually.
Fantastic. And before I ask my next question, I just want to inform our audience that for the Nigerians who did not catch the name of that university when Michael said it, I'm going to put it up in our chat so that they can see it and they can Google it and make their research and confirm that yes, it is a legitimate university we're talking about.
Oh yeah. You can check their website. Maybe the MGU is the is a well-known university. So it's like Plekhanova, MGU, MGUA, Moscow State Law Academy. So I graded this university and really like it. So right now we have direct contract with the Plekhanova University. So that is why we're also some sort of a link between our future students and this university. So we want to have everything easy going with the legal side of the relocation.
Okay, so Michael, thank you very much for taking time to explain that. One question that is on the mind of Nigerians listening to us right now, I can guarantee you, is a tuition. But before we come to tuition, right? I mean the fees they have to pay for the visa services, for the tuition. Tell us this program. Universities all over the world have this thing where if you pass or if you do not meet up to a particular standard, you can be kicked out of the program. Does this apply to this university too?
Well, you're completely right that it's a worldwide thing, right? And right now we're talking about education. But again, we just tried, while negotiation with different universities, we just tried to find some sort of, affordable and convenient way to study there. So I don't think that you have to be worried about being kicked of the university. But still, don't forget that it's a real education, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to be studied, but again, you can be well, not relaxed, but I mean that everything will be okay with the exams and so on. Yeah.
Great. So let's talk about tuition and the fees for this program. There's something called a blocked account, and blocked account is somewhere where you have to put money to ensure that you have to, the university can be sure that you can sustain yourself. And usually, Michael, this is required by embassies in Nigeria. For your information, I wanted to put this out so that Nigerians can listen and understand this, that if you're applying to this university, you do not need a blocked account. All you have to do is make your application to the embassy, get your entry visa, come to Russia, and pay your fees. Now, the fees. How much is the fee for an academic session, Michael?
Yeah, so we agreed with the university to have two options. Okay. So great. So the if we're talking about the first option, the total cost for education fees and for our visa services is 150,000 rubles for 1 year. In this case, you pay as an advance payment 90,000 rubles. So we're starting the procedure, we're making the invitation, you get your visa stamped in Nigeria, then you come to Russia. And when we stamp you a 9 months visa, then you pay the rest 60,000 rubles, okay?
Oh, so, fantastic.
And we have, also we asked the university to have more flexible option for our potential students, because well it may be kind of difficult to pay 90,000 rubles. So we agreed on the following thing. So option number 2, the total cost is 170,000 rubles. There you pay the advance payment of 50,000 rubles. Then again, we after making the payment, we start the procedure, and then you have this installments program. So you pay each month. So after 1 month of signing the contract, you pay 20,000 rubles, and then each month for 25, like 25, 25, and 25. Maybe so you should decide what method, what option would be more convenient for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Michael. So I think this is a very flexible arrangement for paying the tuition for folks who do not have, all of the money at once. But Michael, we have some Nigerians who are really rich. Can they pay all of their fees at once if they want to?
Yeah. So these guys can use the option number 1 or. Sure. No worries.
Okay. Okay. Great. Michael, I'm concerned. That Nigerians do not understand. If you could go over it once more, the whole idea of the entry visa. What do you need for the entry visa? What requirements do they need to apply for this Russian language program?
So basically, in order to start the procedure, we need to have the first we'll sign the contract, right? So you have all the information that we're talking about right now in this contract, basically. After paying the advance payment, we start working with our client. I think it's convenient to have a WhatsApp working WhatsApp chat with me, our potential client, and my colleague lawyer who will be implementing the case. So in this chat, we will give all the information, action plan, what to do, where to go, like everything. So the client would have the whole spectrum of information. So we need a passport scan, and also we ask about the place of birth, because and place of registration. I mean place of residence in Nigeria, because we need to put this information in the invitation. So the first document is the invitation. Again, the applicant will be the university, and our future student will get this invitation after 1 month. So we need 21 working days. So it's 1 calendar month, and we will just send the digital in digital form in PDF this invitation. So basically, with this invitation, you will have this number. So you'll just call Russian embassy. They will also have the same invitation in their database. You'll just name the this number, and then you can book an appointment there in order to stamp this entry visa.
Oh, this is fantastic. This looks like, very simplified as compared to some of the stress some of the people have gone to, through. How come that you've made it this easy? How were you able to achieve this seamless arrangement for students from Nigeria?
Well, first of all, thank you for your kind words. Peter, the thing is that my practice shows that we just want to make life of foreign citizens as easy as it possible, because I used to obtain my master's degree in the Netherlands. So I also was a student in a foreign country. So I was afraid of everything, actually. Even I was very calm and confident with everything. But still, it's some sort of stress. You're relocated to another country. So and there the whole procedure was really easygoing, and I was like, hey, I also would like to make foreigners' life in Russia easier, because if we're talking about, well, let's say migration legislation in Russia, it's very hard to obtain a clear picture of what's going on, where to go, what to do. So again, for example, when you will arrive in Russia, within 7 days, you have to be registered here. So you have to have a place of residence, right? So you have to be registered, and you will get all these legal information in our WhatsApp chat, so you'll get all the obligations, right? And just by the way, I just mentioned the registration. A foreign citizen can be registered in a hostel or a hotel, or by the landlord, by the owner of the apartment.
Okay, great, Michael. Let me quickly take you on some things that Nigerians really want to explore. What benefits are there for a Nigerian who's in Russia on a student visa? Nigerians are looking towards, settling down someday in Russia and having valid documents that make them, live in Russia.
I get it. So when we're talking about a student visa issued for a Russian language course, it's not a bachelor's degree, it's not a master's, right? So we're talking about Russian language course. With this visa, you cannot be hired officially, because it's a course. But if we're talking about bachelor's or master's, yes, with these degrees, you can be hired while you are a student, so you can work part-time. But there is the so-called quota system. Let me just briefly explain how it works. So let's say you've got your valid visa, right? You've got your 1-year student visa. There is some sort of a lottery. It's usually compared to the USA green card system. So we can make you the application, and you can use this application form as many times as you wish. So it works like this. Each month you can apply for a quota. Again, quota is like a lottery. You submit this application form. After 4, 5, 6 weeks, you'll get the result. If you're lucky enough, that means that you can apply for a temporary residence permit issued for 3 years. Again, it's like a lottery. And after 1 year, you can apply for a permanent residency issued for forever. But again, it's a lottery. And if the result is not in your favor, well, don't worry. You can, try your luck as many times as you wish while you're having this 1-year visa. So,
okay, Michael, let me go over this to be sure that I got it. So if you're in Russia on a valid visa as a student, you can apply for the quota. And when we get a positive response from the quota, which is like a lottery system, which is not guaranteed, by the way, when you're positive and you get picked, you can then apply for the temporary residence permit, which gives you a 3-year valid visa to live in Russia. And
Correct.
then after you've lived on that basis for another 1 year, you can apply for permanent residency in Russia.
Yes, correct. Everything is correct.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So the idea is that while you are a student, you don't have a legal ground in order to apply for any sort of residency, right? But there is this chance, which is called the quota system, and if you'll be granted this quota, if you win this quota, right, that means that simultaneously you will get the legal right in order to apply for a temporary residence permit.
Fantastic. And for this process, so I'm thinking that a student who's on a 1-year visa who probably doesn't speak the Russian language very well, would you be willing to help in terms of putting together documents for quota and preparing himself for application for TRP?
Yes. Of course, we have. Well, basically, we have commercial offers for like making the application form for a quota and for getting the temporary residence permit. You can always, just ask us, and we will send you the offers so you could calmly check the list of documents, the needed documents. But I can tell you right away that you pay once only 15,000 rubles. We make you this application form, and you can use this application form as many times as you wish. Yes, just trying your luck to win this quota. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
great. So Michael, just before I ask my last question, I wanted to ask our audience to please follow Braiden International on Instagram. And Michael, do you want to run through your socials so our audience can follow you and do their background check and confirm that the university is real, Braiden is real?
Yeah, we're totally real. Check our website. It's braidenconsulting.com. Also join our Telegram group. You can find us in Instagram, in Facebook. Also, we've been shooting videos. Explaining migration legislation. Also, how to open a legal company here. How to taxation, so everything. You can just find us in YouTube, and there are a lot of videos about basically living in Russia, relocating to Russia. So we'll be happy to share with you this necessary information, of course.
Yeah, and Michael, the other day, so I've been to your office countless times. I have seen a paper that shows that you are affiliated with a number of embassies. Tell us about that.
Yes. For example, if you Google the official website of the UK, it's gov, like government, like gov.uk. So they have a list of lawyers in each country. So lawyers. You can just click on Russia and you will find Braiden Consulting and my name there. So we're accredited by the UK embassy as a lawyer, like good law firm. Also, we're accredited by the Italian Chamber of Commerce. Also, we took part in a very nice session with the Ghana's. I just forgot the title of this. Like it's some sort of network, right? Students of Ghana. So we're also we are really we're having tight links with the Nigerian embassy as well here. So we're trying to spread the information here, trying to help foreign citizens to stay here safely and calmly.
Thank you, Michael. And the rest of our audience too can follow Tripit on
yes,
Instagram.
Please. Sorry for interrupting you. Please follow Tripit, because I think these guys will help everyone, us, to bring you here and help to Nigerian clients, and not only Nigeria. I think the everyone who wants to relocate here. So please go on Tripit. So how can I join you?
Yeah, so Tripit Russia. So we have Tripit for some number of countries, but we're working with Russia now. So you can follow Tripit Russia on Telegram and Tripit Russia on Instagram. Yeah, thank you, Michael. So Michael, on a light note, there's something pretty interesting. that's going on amongst Nigerians. So
Yeah.
they're asking, how safe is it to leave to study in Russia? They have this nasty impression about Russia being very hostile. I wanted you to say something about that.
It's safe. I mean, yeah, it's no, living in Russia. Yeah, if we're talking about Moscow, St. Petersburg, or even about another cities, because as far as I know, you don't live in Moscow, right?
No, I don't live in Moscow. I live in Ivanova.
Ivanova. So tell me, how is it? Is it safe to live there? Is it safe to like walking on the street?
Okay, so Ivanova is super peaceful, and I must tell you that I sometimes feel more comfortable with Ivanova than Moscow. Reason just the noise, nothing more. Ivanova is cheaper, by the way, and I
Of
must say it
course,
is very
yeah,
cheap for
yeah.
students to live. Yes, so super peaceful. I can go out anytime I like. There are no threats to human life, and everything works perfectly fine. So for students, super peaceful, super easy, no threat to human life. It is safe to stay in Russia.
Okay, this is the answer, right? Okay, Peter, thank you so much.
Thank you
It's
very
been a
much.
pleasure to discuss these things with you. So hopefully, like clients from Nigeria or like you name it, where they will contact you and you will help
Absolutely.
them to understand again what is the essence of this offer. So how we can help you, and together we will relocate Nigerian citizens to Russia, and they will stay in Ivanova, Moscow, St. Petersburg, etc., etc. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you for your time.
All right, we'll be in touch, and contact Braiden Consulting and Tripit as well.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye.